Alright YouTubers, what's going on? So we're looking at it's going to be a quick video today, and one of the more popular ways you can store your knives is in a case like this. This is a Pelican style case. Now I say style because this isn't actually a Pelican case. This is a knockoff, but for the first time that I've ever seen, this is a good knockoff. I've actually never even seen a knockoff Pelican that actually has the peel and plug foam. That's what this video is all about. This is a cheaper alternative to the Pelican case. Now this is a large case. This is one of the bigger size. I'll have to look at the Pelican number, but I think the case it compares to is about $100. It's like one of the larger Pelican cases you can buy. You can see I got some stickers on there. It locks up very similar to the Pelican, and it's got the same kind of internals. We'll kind of scoot the camera a little closer here now that we can. So you can see it's got the peel and pluck foam. That's the whole I think pull to the Pelican cases, that you can kind of customize these. You know, they're really made for cameras, you know, more expensive electronics. You can use these for guns. You can use this for whatever you want, because the way the foam works is you just pluck these out in these little squares like this. I mean, I'll even, just for the sake of the video, show you what I mean. So you can kind of go in there and pull these out. Bam. I just created a new hole. So you kind of have a lot of customization, and then you can actually replace it. So, pretty sweet. From what I've seen, the foam in this is just as good a quality as the Pelican cases. It may not be, but I mean, I think it's just as good. And for what most people use these for, knife guys anyway, is to store their folders. You can see I've got, you know, a bunch of my folders stored. There's tons of space. I mean, I could fill this sucker up. I've got some fixed blades in there just for purposes of this video. I kind of did out some, you know, there's a Tops Bob, got my Becker BK15 without a sheath. I've got my I didn't do enough spacing there, should have done a little bit more. Kershaw boot knife, you know. So you can do fixed blades, probably up to, I think about a 6-inch blade would fit in there. You can do a gun. If I wanted to take my Ruger there, I could, you know, pick out the foam enough to let that sit in there like so. And as you see, as you press down, you can see how the foam works, and you can kind of say, okay, those are the pieces I want to take out. So it's really cool. It's nothing new. You know, a lot of people have done videos on the Pelican cases for knife storage, and they're extremely popular. But this is a huge savings. These cases, I'll put a link in the description below to my Amazon store. They're made by MTM Electronics, and they're about $35, I think. Let's see. I'm looking on my Amazon right now. $32.99 plus shipping. So I think that, like I said, the equivalent Pelican case of this size would cost you $100. So it's a huge discount. It does the job really well for what we really want it to do. Is it going to be as watertight and as, you know, durable as the Pelican? Of course not. But I'm not, you know, taking this over, you know, to war. I'm not going to have it dropped out of a plane, any of that crazy stuff. I'm just using it to store stuff. So this works really well. It's a great alternative. I want to thank my buddy Curtis. I've mentioned his name here a few times on the channel for pointing this out to me, because he found it on Amazon and ordered himself one. And then about a week later, when he got it, he's like, "Oh, I got this new case." So he told me about it, so I went and found it, and I thought, you know, I'm going to do a video of this. You can see it seals up. It, I mean, it snaps really. It's really durable. I mean, it's heavy duty. It's got the little valve here to release the air, I believe. I don't know how airtight it is. You've got 2 points here where you can put padlocks or whatever kind of locks you can lock this if you want to travel with it. I mean, it's a big, heavy-duty, solid case. I mean, it's pretty awesome for the money. You can sticker it up how you want to, like I've done. But I've always wanted a Pelican case, but I'm like, man, I cannot drop. I just didn't want to spend the money on one. And I was about to, and then Curtis found this, and I bought one, he bought one, and here we're doing a video on it. So put a link in the description below for the cheap alternative to the Pelican cases. Like I said, $32.99 on Amazon plus shipping. It's not a Prime item, but I'll still add it to my Amazon store. So click on the link down below, and you can order it through there. And if you do that, it helps support the channel, which is great. So, all right, guys, any questions or comments, leave them down below. We'll see you on the next video.